President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris aren't the only ones reacting to the upcoming decision from the U.S. Supreme Court about abortion pills. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill say it is the most significant abortion-related dispute since Roe v. Wade was overturned last summer. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with more. Erik?
Well, good evening, Tracy. While the justices of the U.S. Supreme Court consider a lower court's ruling that would place restrictions on abortion on the abortion drug, lawmakers up here on Capitol Hill, well, they're voicing their opinions as the rallies continued over the weekend.
Are we going to back down?
Numerous abortion right rallies were held over the weekend, including in Washington, D.C., on the steps of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Extreme anti-abortion judges are attempting to steal our bodily autonomy.
These protests come days after a Texas judge suspended the FDA's decades-old approval of the abortion pill mifepristone. Republican Congressman Chris Smith, who is the co-chair of the Congressional Pro-Life Caucus, tells me he hopes the justices will side with protecting the lives of the unborn, something he says we haven't seen from Catholic President Joe Biden.
We do have an abortion president in Biden who will not sign any pro-life legislation. Matter of fact, just the opposite. He's doing more by executive order than almost anybody ever has, and I think that's shameful.
Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito is extending a lower court's hold on the ruling at least until Wednesday night to allow the justices to fully examine the issue. The FDA has been the only authority in the U.S. to regulate drugs since the start of the 20th century to make sure they're safe. While most Republicans are against any abortions, even in the case of rape and incest, this weekend, Republican South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace criticized her fellow Republicans, saying the party is, quote, tone deaf on abortion. She is calling on Republicans to, quote, move more to the center, especially, quote, when it comes to rape and incest and protecting the life of the mother. Other Republicans say that's giving in to the Democrats' agenda, which its House leader says is united.
As Democrats, we believe in a woman's freedom to make her own reproductive health care decisions. Period. Full stop.
Some state governors, like in Maryland and California, well, they're taking steps to stockpile the abortion drug. The U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops is calling for an open end to the distribution of these pills. Tracy?
Well, Erik, switching gears, we know that California Democrat Senator Dianne Feinstein, well, she is battling shingles and may not return to the Capitol. And now I understand there is a fight over her committee seat. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, you know what, there certainly is, especially for her powerful Senate Judiciary Committee seat. Typically, committee seats are usually approved unanimously through unanimous consent at the start of each Congress, but this is a bit different. Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer was in the works of trying to introduce a bill to get a replacement for her to that committee without any Republican support. But we've just heard from Senator Schumer. He told us today, just a few minutes ago, that he did speak with the California senator, and she is expected to be back possibly days or maybe about a week away. We'll have to wait and see.